When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending you. They're sending people that have lots of problems, and they're bringing those problems with us. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people.
With memes being one of, if not the most popular subculture of writing on the internet, I felt it would be useful to explore how far memes can actually go. Today we will be looking into the internet meme Pepe the Frog, and how by attaching himself to the meme and the meme's following, President Donald Trump manipulated his way into the Oval Office. A meme is defined by C.W. Anderson as an activity, concept, catchphrase, or piece of media that spreads often as mimicry or for humorous purposes from person to person via the internet. An internet meme usually takes the form of an image, GIF, or video. It may just be a word or phrase, sometimes including intentional misspellings or corrupted grammar. These small movements tend to spread from person to person via social networks, blog, direct message, or news sources. 4chan is an English-language image board website. Users generally post anonymously, with the most recent posts appearing above the rest. 4chan is split into various boards with their own specific content and guidelines. Registration is not possible. The site has been linked to internet subcultures and activism groups, most notably Anonymous, the alt-right, and Project Chinology. 4chan users have been responsible for the formation or popularization of many internet memes, including Pepe the Frog. After hearing the clip at the beginning of this podcast, I'm sure you are all well aware of the president's views on Mexican immigrants. On July 22nd, 2015, Malaysian artist Maldra posted an image on 4chan's political board of smug Pepe as Donald Trump overlooking a fence at the US-Mexican border, holding back sad-looking Mexican immigrants. As the association of Trump and Pepe continued to gain popularity on 4chan and Reddit, on October 13th, Donald Trump retweeted an illustration of Trump as Pepe the Frog. Although this is the first time we see Trump portray himself as Pepe, this is not the first time we have seen Trump as Pepe. On September 9th, 2016, Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton said that half of Donald Trump's supporters were in a basket of deplorables. On September 10th, Donald Trump Jr. posted a photoshopped movie poster on Instagram of the 2010 action film The Expendables, which features various prominent conservatives and Pepe the Frog, with the title, The Deplorables. Throughout the election and his presidency, we have seen President Trump send out a storm of trolling tweets. A lot of these trolls included Pepe, so listeners could start to wonder, why would Trump know anything about a meme that is popular on 4chan? First, I think it is a good idea to understand the history behind Pepe. Pepe started out as a chill, worry-free, pot-smoking, psychedelic drug-sampling frog in The Boys Club. The Boys Club is a 2005 online comic series that features 4 animal best friends. Common themes in The Boys Club includes mostly 20-something bodily humor centered around crude commentary. The topics include many things like pizza, video games, and weed. The typical image we see of Pepe's face in memes comes from an episode where Pepe is urinating with his pants completely around his ankles. One of the other characters asks why he does it. Pepe answers with, "Feels good, man." This is the origin of our meme and the basis of our story. When Pepe answered, "Feels good, man," that created the first round of Pepe memes, which consisted of Pepe's face with the caption of something that is a guilty pleasure that you do because it simply feels good. It was a very simple idea, just some good-hearted fun, which went on for a while until 2008, when someone photoshopped the smug smile on Pepe's face upside down to become a frown, now with the accompanying caption, "Feels bad, man." Once this happened, there was no turning back for Pepe. If you have spent some time on the internet in the past 10 years, you've probably seen the frog meme come up quite frequently in tweets or on Reddit. This frog meme has been used by many well-known figures throughout the past 5 years, including Katy Perry, Nicki Minaj, our current president, but of course, the Russian embassy. Over the years, the meme syntax has evolved. After being created for the 2005 webcomic series Boys Club, The meme has since been hijacked by Nazi promoters and members of America's alt-right political party. I would have never thought a meme could be declared a hate symbol, but in 2017, opposing political groups worked together to ban the frog meme. Websites like 4chan, Reddit, and Twitter have birthed a new generation of internet trolls. These internet trolls are defined by Chris Atten of New Media and Society as individuals whose sole purpose is to antagonize others online by deliberately posting inflammatory, irrelevant, or offensive comments. When Clinton called half of Trump's supporters deplorables, it sparked an all-out cyber war of politically charged, redirected insults, one side calling the other deplorable and uneducated, the other attaching the caption cuck or snowflake to sad Pepe, not in common. Since day one of his campaign, Donald Trump was trolling Democrats and supporters of liberal ideals. Also, the entirety of 4chan and Reddit was trolling. Twitter was even full of trolls by the summer of 2016. This is when the terms cuck and snowflake started to gain popularity on the internet, as a way to attempt to emasculate the political left. Cuck is defined by Atten as a man whose wife sleeps with other men. A snowflake, as defined by Atten, is a person who has an inflated sense of uniqueness, unwarranted sense of entitlement, is overly emotional, or easily offended. Terms like snowflake and cuck are heavily used by the alt-right, to the point that the alt-right movement is characterized by the words cuck and snowflake. And most importantly, they are characterized by the meme Pepe the Frog.
I think he's what they call trolling. I think he's kind of messing with them, sort of jangling a stick in their cage to get them freaked out.
His goal was to troll the press, meaning to inflame the National Press Corps.
Trump is the world's biggest troll. Everybody falls for it every day, hook, line, and sinker.
Alt-right trolls from 4chan and Reddit became noticeably upset at the popularization of Pepe the Frog and his transition into the mainstream meme flow. In an attempt to reclaim Pepe back to the dark depths of the meme underworld, trolls began attaching Nazi symbols and hateful, politically incorrect content to Pepe. The reclaim was successful. Pepe became so weirdly alt-right that he was virtually unusable to anyone who didn't support Trump. Not only was the content coming from 4chan weird, but it was also noticeably racist.
Do you have any words for your new president, Mr. Donald Trump, before we depart the show?
Build a wall, man. ¿Qué tal? Y left for reason. No want follow me, R.
Fully Cooked is the greatest YouTube channel in the world. Big Man Tyrone proudly endorses them. Subscribe now and you will avoid becoming a snowflake or a cock.
So now that you can see what a troll is and how trolling is effective by emasculating the political left and marginalizing the left's ability to openly argue by simply shouting insults over their responses, you can see that Donald Trump made the alt-right his ally by closely associating with their culture of racism and rhetoric of gaslighting. Trump's keyboard army single-handedly won the past presidential election through their online trolling techniques and extensive attacks on Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton. With the help of Trump's tweets and hate-filled speech, the alt-right was strengthened to the point of no return, due in part mostly by their unification of Pepe the Frog, which happened to be a universal symbol. Without a universal symbol, what is an organization? The alt-right unified and managed to use the once harmless image of Pepe the Frog to attack, frighten, and indoctrinate the left. The use of a universal symbol and the interchangeability of Pepe made him indestructibly effective. What started out as a feel-good meme may have created the most controversial president of all time. Though the government has tried to kill Pepe, he has lived on. We may never witness the end of his reign. However, the power of a meme is so powerful enough to transform the way we view politics, the way we view elections. Memes are seen as funny jokes and as a good way to pass time. But they're really powerful and really meaningful. So you really gotta be careful about what memes you make and what memes you use, because it could come back to bite you.
Known it. This is not republicanism as we have known it. These are racist ideas, race-baiting ideas, anti-Muslim, anti-immigrant, anti-women, all key tenets making up the emerging racist ideology known as the alt-right. Now, alt